Alright guys, welcome back to your boy Motorman Dan. Today we're going to be talking about the push trap. Pushes enemies when triggered. You gotta push 250 enemies to complete the unique upgrades. They are stun, enemies hit, or deals physical damage. Level upgrades is to reduce cooldown. The push trap won't do anything to very heavy enemies unless you have either unique upgrade, in which case it'll either stun or do damage to very heavy enemies such as ogres. The unique upgrade I typically run if I use the push trap is going to be the stun, because I think you get more value out of stunning than doing damage. If they're a light, medium, or heavy enemy, they're going to get tossed around anyways. And by medium, I mean light. All the medium enemies are categorized as light. They just have different distances that they fly. They're supposed to represent medium, but technically they're light enemies. Anyways, there's really only light and medium, or light and heavy. But I usually only run the stun because if it's going to trigger on a big guy, 10 damage is nothing, and I want it to do something to them. And 3-second stun, you know, that could be pretty useful. It can be pretty useful. So that's just my take on it. Let me know if you use the physical damage. I guess it could add well, either way, it adds a combo point, but it specifically adds a combo point for damage dealt, and that can't be mitigated by anything else. Because if you have an additional stun trap, like a ceiling pounder, for example, then that stun won't, you know, count double, but the physical damage will, because it's unique to the push trap. So I guess in that argument you could, but otherwise I can't really see the reason why you would use the dealing physical damage. Cool. All right, let's just jump into the game files. All right, the first thing to note is that it has a 12-second cooldown, coin value of 300, trigger delay of 0.5 seconds. Then we've got the push trap attributes. All we have is this velocity thing. There is some kind of formula that dictates how far things are tossed or thrown or pushed. If you want to know more about that, check out the flip trap video. The deep dive into the flip trap. We talk more about that. But essentially, we don't know what that means in its entirety. So let's check the upgrade protos. The level upgrades reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds, so it takes it from 12 to 10. And then by 1 second to 9, and then by another 2 seconds to 7. So maxes out at 7-second cooldown. The first thing is to stun enemies on hit. It's the crossbow stun. The crossbow stun is a 3-second stun. The second unique upgrade is to deal physical damage. Primary damage becomes 10. It also changes the look of the push trap as well. And lastly, there's an unused upgrade that increases knockback force. This increases the force by 20,000. Again, not sure what that means in reference or anything, but it's an unused one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if you check at the wiki page, I believe this is accurate to some extent. But that being said, push trap, I really don't use it that much. Do you guys use it? I'm curious. Do you use it? Does it shine in through your kill box and you're like, I couldn't live without the push trap? If so, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what kind of traps you're bringing with it. You know, what you're using. I mean, I guess you could do push trap, ceiling pounder damage, bonus damage to stunned enemies, and have the push trap stunned enemies. Then it would do bonus damage. I don't know. Maybe that could work, I guess. But let me know what your thoughts are. We're not going to necessarily look at it in game. We don't need to. You guys, it's been a staple in the Orcs Must Die franchise. However, I just don't think it's in a good place. I really don't know what I'd change about it. I just don't like it very much. I think all the other traps are cooler and more fun and everything, but I don't know. You guys tell me. You tell me what you think about it in the comments below. That being said, guys, as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow. I stream on Twitch, upload to YouTube. And I will catch you on the flip side. All right, deuces.